From beautiful landscapes to gorgeous canyons and streaming waterfalls. To historic and medieval cathedrals and monuments. To snowy peaks. Georgia offers a variety and a unique mix for all types of travelers of all ages and gender. Welcome to the first episode of my new series of Travel Verdict. What is going on, travel enthusiasts, and welcome to my channel. So, as I do travel videos, I decided to start a new series, which is whenever I travel to a destination, I will do a video about it and show you the places. However, I will do a separate video stating the final verdict, my opinion about that country. So anyway, without further ado, I want to take you through the final verdict about Georgia. I recently had the chance to travel to Georgia, and although it was at the bottom of my list, I decided to give it a chance and see what it had to offer. And boy, was I... Never mind, I'm gonna leave the opinion to the end of the video. Anyway, I realized that 76% of my views are from non-subscribers, so what are you guys doing? Make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for more travel videos, and without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is what kind of places are there to see in Georgia and what can travelers expect. Georgia pretty much has a taste for everybody. Whether you're a nature lover, there are plenty of sightseeing. There's a lot of mountains, there's waterfalls, there's beautiful canyons. You will not go wrong if you are a nature enthusiast. And whether you like hiking, you like just sightseeing, for nature lovers, definitely a thumbs up. Now, historical sites and monuments. To be honest, every cathedral I came across looked like it was taken from Game of Thrones. It's just absolutely beautiful. You feel like you traveled back in time. It has such a medieval theme, and that left me absolutely speechless on many occasions. So yeah, for history lovers, definitely. For party people, there's plenty of pubs, there's plenty of nightlife. You will find every flavor you're looking for. So yeah, there's plenty to see, and you will not go wrong going to Georgia. Next will be the budget. Is Georgia budget friendly? And the answer to that is Georgia is absolutely budget friendly. We booked a hotel, a 4-star hotel, for about $15, which is relatively cheap compared to other places in Europe. And yeah, the food there is very affordable. There's restaurants for every budget there. And the most expensive is not really that expensive, again, compared to Europe and other places. I'm not comparing it to Asia, but still, it's relatively cheap. Next, and one of the very important things that every traveler wants to know, transportation. Of course, you will need to get around in every country you go to. And in that aspect, the best option for you guys would be to rent a driver. Not a car, a driver that has, it comes with a car. So in our case, we rented a van, a driver that has a van, and he stayed with us all day. Now, I know some people might say that will not give you the full experience and whatnot, but again, we don't travel to struggle sometimes, we just want to explore the culture without the hassle. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, you may say that's part of the journey, but anyway, it's just a recommendation. I recommend that you would just rent a driver. Otherwise, the taxis are very affordable. There is a bus network that's very, well established as well, so you will not go wrong there. So yeah. When we travel, we have to eat. So let's talk about food. How's the food in Georgia? Food is very delicious in Georgia. I assure you, you will enjoy the food in Georgia. They have a big variety of every plate that they make in their own way. Now their national dish is khachapuri, which is kind of like a pizza, but not really. And it's made in a Georgian way. It's absolutely phenomenal. And plenty of restaurants everywhere. A lot of dishes, whether it's halal, whether it's, just a pub that has food, you cannot go wrong in the food department. So, now, the type of travelers. You have family, you have singles, and you have couples. In my case, I traveled with a family. So it was very, very convenient for me when I rented a driver with a van because it made everything easy. And it made the whole experience smoother than it could have been if I or my wife had to drive. Because we would have been struggling, we would have been afraid, accidents, traffic jam, whatever. So that's why I recommended renting a driver. For singles, there's plenty of things to do. There's plenty of people to meet. People there are relatively friendly, to be honest, so you won't go wrong. For couples as well, there's no harassments. There's no, you go to some countries and you feel like you're not comfortable, but not in Georgia. I felt absolutely comfortable. The first thing was a family because we traveled with a baby. So that's why I divided it into family, like couples with a baby, singles, and couples without babies. But yeah, anyway, it suits all. Now, you want to know what kind of things are there to do in Georgia? Activities I'm talking about. There's a lot. There's kayaking. We've done kayaking in a canyon and it was beautiful. There is paragliding, relatively cheap as well. It costs around $100. There is activities you can just, search around, but yeah, do your research and you'll find what you're looking for. And now the final verdict. Is Georgia overrated? Absolutely not. Is it underrated? Kind of, because a lot of people only hear about Tbilisi and they think it's kind of way too overrated, and no, it's not, and it's a bit underrated. Is it worth traveling to, whether you are a travel enthusiast, a travel addict, or a person who's just looking for some off time or some relaxation? It is for all of the above. It's for everyone, and no matter what kind of traveler you are, you will definitely find something that you will enjoy and you will do. So, final verdict is 8 out of 10. Definitely visit Georgia. So that was it, guys. That was the end of my video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for more travel videos. And I'll see you guys on the next video.